food crops here now. People are
Yes.
cultivating food crops because farmers are forced into cash crop farming.
Yeah, hi. Have you had your dinner?
Almost. Couldn't finish it. No.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, what about you?
Yes, I also have. Do you know moong wala
You're talking about those
fried?
small fried items. Yeah, yeah, I know.
Yes,
That
yes,
yellow
yes.
kind of
We
fried dal.
yes, we make it at only home. Like means like I am farmer, so we have that all dal at our home. So
Mm,
we usually cook it. Yes.
right.
Yeah. So
So,
when you visit market and you know that this cost this much, so what's your reaction?
when you
That is
when
so
I visit,
costly.
when I visit,
Market, like when you purchase wheat for your daily chapati and dal got dal. I mean dal means that tur. I don't know what to say in English.
tur dal. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, tur dal. So,
Yeah.
what's your reaction? Like, farmer just taking a lot of money from us, isn't it?
I don't. No, I feel that farmers are underpaid.
Hmm. Yes, we are. Actually, what happened? Like our farm is all depend on natural water, and like this year, somewhere in Maharashtra, it is a lot of water is there, and somewhere there is no water. And even we have our production at our home and it is good in good form and suddenly something happened, natural disaster happened and now we lost all production.
Yes, that's what.
Yes. And when they are the chain, like you are the person and you are farmer, means I am farmer, you are the person whom we can whom we are giving our production. So you are not giving that price that you are getting from other person price. So like that only it's a chain and we are only person who not get paid in proper manner.
Yes,
So yes,
because the middlemen uh, and the corporates, right? They are taking away
yes,
the lion's share of the profits, right?
yes,
And farmers are left with crumbs, breadcrumbs, literally breadcrumbs.
yes.
And that's what the new farm laws are doing to farmers in India, and because they are implementing this corporate farming in India, right? Which is why the farmers are protesting in Delhi. They're still protesting in Delhi.
Do you know, I actually want to add here something, some point over here. Like people do not want to do farming because they think that we are depending on natural water, natural rain, and natural disaster. Like even we are giving our best, we do not getting production. Okay, like
We are
everyone
not getting production.
we
We
are
are
not
not.
getting production. Yes. Like we are farmers, so we are doing that, but we are not getting the proper price for our production, isn't it? And when like price get increased, like people just says that like mostly city people says that like tur dal is mehengi and all this mehenga, like all these dals are costly, but they don't think once when they spend their money in different ways. So it is not costly for them. So it is very sad and it is very bad. Like if we stop farming, so they will not get anything.
That's true.
Yes. So do you know how to do farming? Like have you ever visited any farm? So
No,
do
I
you
have
know
no. I'm
how
totally
farmers
ignorant
works?
about it. No, I had to read a book about the farmer struggle in India to understand the struggle. Even then, I don't think I can ever claim that I'm fully I fully understand um, the the inner workings of agriculture in India. It's
Mm.
much more of a complex topic, right?
Yes.
And it's getting so the current government is complicating that issue with the
Yes.
passing of the three farm laws, right? Which is why farmers are
Mm.
protesting against it, right? Risking the cold winter, right? How
Yes.
many farmers have lost their lives, right, so far,
Yeah.
right? And
Yes.
the
Yes.
media, right, which pay lapdog service to the current government, right? They
Mm.
are silent. They are mum about the condition of farmers in India, right?
Yeah.
They are masking this
Yes.
problem, and they say
Actually.
that,
Yeah.
and they claim that farmers are jobless, and
Yes. Yes.
they commit suicide because of some trivial reasons,
Mm.
uh, not
Mm.
the fact that they are caught in debts, because they
Yes.
are caught in debts of money lenders, right,
Mm.
not being able to pay back, right, because of the
Mm.
weather conditions, right. They cannot they cannot farm, they cannot sustain their farming
Yes.
because of erratic weather conditions and
Yeah.
lack of support from the government.
Actually, there is also I just want to add something over here. B means seeds. Like we do not get the real seeds. Some people only doing some black business, and we are not getting that real seed. Like someone just making those seeds are not getting production like that. Even if we just do farm of that, and we just start to like what to say, grow that seeds in our farm, so we will not get production from that seeds. It is totally like what to say, it is not fertilized. It is unfertilized seeds. So it is also a major issue that we are investing our money to purchasing seeds and fertilizers, but it is not like that much good enough to do farming. So because of
Right.
that as well. Yeah. So
You should watch.
government
Yeah.
must, and I have request to government, please just look this topic like just like
Right.
just concentrate, and like it is most important. Like we are investing our money in that. It is not only like seeds, we also need to fertilize our farm. We also need to give the money to labor, and lots of things are there. Even we are doing farming, so rain problem is there, this natural disaster is there. So you can just you can feel that. Don't feel that, like visit once farm, and you will get to know that day the reality of Indian farmers. And like
Right.
I always I must say that, like if you ask me which is most beautiful profession in the whole world, so I must say farming, because like no one knows, and we always
Yes,
like farmers are big risk takers.
I agree.
Without knowing anything, they keep doing. They do not take their step back, because they know that they are not only feeding their family, they are also feeding the whole world. If like they stop farming, so no one will get seeds, or no one will get like food. So yes.
You should watch this film called Kadesi Vivasai. It's a
Yes,
Tamil film,
I will.
right? So I think it's available on Amazon Prime. Kadesi
Yeah.
Vivasai. It's a Tamil film, but you can watch it with subtitles. It's a beautiful movie. It's
Yes.
about uh, you see this lone farmer in this
Hmm.
village, in this
Hmm.
backward village in Tamil Nadu, right?
Yeah.
Where you see a lot of unemployed youth, right, and uh,
Hmm.
people abandoning agriculture. So there's this one farmer, this a very old farmer,
Hmm.
who's who hangs on to his uh, a piece of land, right, because
Hmm.
that sustains his life, right. That keeps
Hmm.
his. That's how he runs his life, right. He
Hmm.
relies on it, not just as livelihood, but that's his purpose of existence. That's his
Yes.
very purpose of existence, right.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any other reasons to exist. It's
Hmm.
that's the kind of life that he's leading, right. And in the face of people leaving agriculture, right, selling their
Hmm.
lands and
Hmm.
buying something else, right, in place of that,
Yes,
this
yes, yes,
particular
yes, I
farmer
got it.
brings on
Yes, yes.
to brings on to this piece
Yeah.
of land, right, and even
Hmm.
his family makes fun of him,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
right. So it's a very touching story. It's a very touching
Yes,
film.
yes.
You gotta watch it. It has some funny moments as well,
Yeah,
and it's a
yeah.
satire. It's also a satire on
Mm-hmm.
the ignorance of people
Yes.
about agriculture in India.
Yeah.
How
I actually
far
want to say
removed we
something. I actually want to say something on this. Actually, like those who live in my place, and like everyone and each farmer do not want to sell their like land only for their like they do not want to sell their for land for money. They will not sell their land. You know why? Because they know that like this land is feeding us. How can we sell that land who is
exactly
feeding us? So yes, we also believe the same. We like
because they
we
wake up.
always we always buy land. No, we do not sell
Yeah.
land. Never. So like it is just like emotion. It is not like people just do that, like sell land and just like buy building. You will not get anything from that
Yes.
building, but you are getting production from your farm. How can you
Yes.
sell that land? So yes, we
That's
also
what.
think the same. Yeah, I'm
Right.
getting
And
goosebumps.
whatever agriculture remains in India, it's
Hmm.
it's it's to produce cash crops. Cash crops
Yes.
like what? Coffee, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Rubber, right? Which are sold to foreign countries,
Yeah.
right? And we import food from foreign countries. That's the irony of it. We are not producing food
Yeah.
here. We are
Yes.
importing food from other countries. Imagine if
Yeah.
a famine struck India, right?
Hmm.
The impact of the farm laws is much more serious, and people do not
Yes.
realize the impacts of it because the
And
media is
even
effectively masking it.
yeah, even we are taking a lot of production, we will not get support because they are importing from other country. It is not mandatory.
Yes,
Just stop importing food from and foods from other country. Everything will be fine. We farmers will get the right price and right rate for their production. So they will not understand it.
that's because right-wing governments
Yes.
they favor corporates, right?
Yes.
They have they have these dealings with corporates, right? They don't their policies are not pro farmer. Their policies are pro corporate.
Yes. I
That's
do
the essence of
agree.
it.
Yes. It is
So
very
they favor
serious
corporate agriculture.
topic.
So people
Yes.
say, okay, corporate agriculture is going to bring up, it's going to bring in a lot of development.
Yes.
I would say, I would advise them to look deeper, right? Because we are not producing anything here. We are
Yes.
importing food from other countries, right?
Yeah.
Even for, I mean, food crops, right? We have less food crops here now. People are
Yes.
cultivating food crops because farmers are forced into cash crop farming
Yeah.
because
Actually,
they,
yeah. Actually, like why government do this? Because they just want to maintain the market, but they just forget and they do not understand because none of them are doing farming, and because of that they do not understand. Like if I'm student, I'm telling you my queries, so you will understand better because you are also student. If I'm just if I am farmer, you are not farmer, so you will not understand it. So that's the reality. And
yeah,
I
that's
must
what,
say in parliament they must include farmer, one farmer at least, and every
yes,
single person, and they will understand the real problems of farmer, because they
right.
are they are sitting over there, and they are just taking their phone and just researching on that. It will not happen. It is like
That's not, yeah,
practical is different and theory is different. So they must they must go through the practical first, then they will know
right.
the reality. Yeah. Zero ground reality. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
So
So do you guys do farming like in Kerala? I do know that you guys have a lot of narrier coconut trees. So how these farmers do this coconut farming? Do they have a lot
honestly, I'm
of
very ignorant about that subject, so I can't talk about it. Honestly speaking, I have to. Yeah, I mean, I haven't read much about it.
Totally fine. I want to ask you one more interesting question. What is life for you?
It's life for me.
Yes.
Please don't ask me that question because uh, life is not something that I asked for. That's what I have a very pessimistic view of life, Deepali. So I'm not the right person to ask this question. Sorry.
Ask me the same question. Ask me. I have answer of these questions.
Yeah, what is life for you?
Acceptance. Accept whatever is happening with you.
Yeah, that's what.
Yes. And what do you think that what is the purpose of life and what is the goal of life?
There is no purpose. We have to find our purpose. That's the truth. That's the reality. But then when I tell this to people, because they, it's a very depressing prospect. So I don't try to make people's world darker. So because people have faith and people have their own beliefs and faith. So it's better not. You better stay away from me. When it
You
comes to
know,
questions like these.
no, but what I think that like I always get fascinated. I don't know why, but I just always try to go stay away from all these like things like deep topic. But I don't know. I always get fascinated by these topics. So, what is life? What is the purpose of life? What is the goal for our life? And why we are on this or there are some motives, and because of that, this life is some like we must do something different, and there is something reason that we are on this earth. So yeah, everyone is unique, so everyone has their purpose. So and everyone has their goal as well, and everyone is doing their giving their best. So yeah. Why are
Yeah,
you silent? Why means I'm expecting answer from you and you are just keeping
maybe.
silent.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I know. Like I just don't. I don't have absolute beliefs
Answers.
in these
No one
things. Like
have absolute answers.
absolute answers. No, it's
No,
not my
not only
first.
you. I do not have, but like we just want to achieve something in our life, and we just try to give our best. And whatever we achieve, and it might be the small achievements. It's our purpose and it's our goal, and that small achievement like give you that willpower to do better than yesterday.
Yeah, right.
Yes. And
It's
small
about finding
achievement.
happiness. It's about finding happiness in small things, right? Which keeps
Yes,
you
yes.
going.
And do you agree that happiness do not like money didn't bring happiness?
Money does not bring happiness. Actually,
It
it
does
does.
not.
That is the reality. I don't agree with that because more money does bring you happiness, but then there is a point where you start earning a lot of money, and then more money doesn't bring happiness. There is a point like that, yes, but
Mm-hmm.
there is a correlation between happiness and money. That is the reality in the capitalist world. That
But
is
sometimes when we spend our time in nature and just looking at the trees and kids and we spend time, so it brings somehow happiness. I do not know it is happiness or what, but we feel like that okay, I'm enjoying this moment, so and this is the best.